started. Alright, so we are back playing Thief, the Dark Project, and we are going to do Down in the Bone Horde. Again, I couldn't get the briefing videos working, so same thing as before. I posted on my Twitter at PaulZ0, OZLUAP, PaulZ0 backwards. Anyway, I posted the briefing video for this mission there, if you want to watch it, but if not, we'll just get straight into it. Okay, Horn Quintus. Fancy a little bit of Mystic Soul. Yeah, we're gonna do it on hard this time. Okay. So yeah, again, the briefing would cover most of this stuff. Yeah, we'll continue from here. I just really want to check something real quick, so I'll be back in one moment. Okay. So let's do this. Yeah, we got most of the loot from the last mission, which affords us the ability to get a little bit more of what we need here. Holy water is a must. Water arrows are a must, and you'll see why. Rope arrows are also important. We've got a lot of them though, so I think we should be okay. That's fine. We'll find some more in the mission. Alright. Too bad we can't watch the briefing. Yeah. Doesn't work. Alright. So we will get going. Okay, so yeah, as they go over in the briefing, you can... We're here to get a specific gemstone. I can't seem to get in here. That may be by design. Thumbs up. Can't seem to get in there at all. Anyway, we'll just go past that then. Make our way over here. To the corner. See, the gamma is a little bit low. At least for my lighting. Alright. So, make our way down. Oof. Could have taken damage there. Nothing here. Make our way down. So yeah, you know how I mentioned.
Long way down.
I mentioned earlier. That's why we need the water arrows, and that's why we need the holy water. Zombies. And there's a lot of them in this level. So, make our way around here. Try to get over there, but it's a much more easy way. I mean, we can handle one zombie. We'll handle one zombie. Oh no! It did not go the way I thought it would. There was some loot around here. Okay. Let's head on up. Says, I've had enough. If Felix wants to stay and be killed, that's his business, but it pays not good enough to keep me down here 1 minute more. We already lost Dranko to those damn belching barracks, and Marcus didn't make the jump across the huge chasm. He probably drowned if he wasn't dashed to bits. I thought about looking for his body as he was carrying some loot from a poorly guarded tomb, but it wasn't worth the risk. Then we watched Cather get filled with arrows from a clever trap in one of those great octagonal vaults. Not that I cared one whit for Cather, the bastard, but I have no intention of ending up the same way. I don't expect I'll see Felix again. He seemed sure that the Horn of Quintus was somewhere north of the vaults, but I think that was just a guess, and if the traps and zombies don't get him, the Burks will. Those tunnels were a nightmare. At least our marks are mostly still intact. I'm almost out, but I need to sleep. I think I found a place. I think the place I found is out of the way, enough that the zombies won't find me. Well, it appears they did. Alright. Appears they did find you. Okay. Makes me wonder. If I should do a little rope arrowing. You know what? That's probably enough. We'll do a little experimentation here. Quick save here. You know what? They might be too far apart. Here and get this arrow back. Hopefully by crouching I'll be able to drop right here without hurting myself too much. Okay, that's the way I came. Alright, let's go down here. Never had a great sense of direction in this level. Mrs. Zombie stayed down. Alright, yeah, we'll walk into this next area here. Family. Looks like their tomb is sealed up. But maybe... Oh, snap. Okay, that's good. Makes up for the one I had to use earlier. Oh, okay. Okay, now I know exactly where I am. They made a slightly different way to get up here. Okay, what was the point of that? Oh, hey, what's this? Okay, let's take a look. Traps. Oh, man. Yes. What are arrows? That was a nice little secret. setting traps to the things there. So if we go around them and duck down. Alright, I'm going to take a real quick detour here and see what's... Oh, nice. Holy water font here. Okay. It's fair enough. I don't need it right now, though. Oh, you know what? Actually, it might be a good idea. Because I think there are zombies in the next room, and that will actually be fortuitous, because I'll have enough time to kill them. Yeah, right here. Let's do that guy. Boom. Yeah, laser disc. All right, so more loot. No awaken the zombies. No awaken the zombies. This way. What's that music? It's more. Ooh. that. If we jump down on that, it's gonna cause problems. I'll try to jump a little further away from it. Yep. Is there anything up here? Could have sworn there was like a little loot or something. There's not. There's nothing. Alright, anyway. Into the tunnels. This area is a problem. This area is nothing but trouble. Oof. That could have gone worse. Go down this way. Brick tunnels. Ooh. Oh. Was there something about... Yeah, I think if we fall down here, we'll be okay. Look around for loot. Imagine it would sink. Looks like there's traps. Let's see if we can just go straight across. The dead thief. Ooh, he's got cheese. And bread. And money. Stop myself from having to use a healing potion. Looks like there's another trap. Let's read this papyrus, though. I've decided to take the plunge. If my records are correct, there should be a stash of fire crystals in the lowest oubliette, which was sealed for centuries, but has since been opened up by the Burks. I'll need the crystals for the torches if I'm going to get the mystic soul. Oh, okay, yes, now I know. Now I know what I need to do for Mystic Soul. Alright. That jogged my memory a little bit. Truth be told, a lot of times when I played through this game, I played this mission on normal and didn't have to even get the Mystic Soul. But this time, hard, and maybe next time even higher. see where this brings me out. This doesn't just dump me out where I seem to be going up quite a ways. Oh, okay, I see where I'm going to be coming out. Looking around to see. Alright, do a quick save. Alright.
Her paw on your head, just like, nope, nope. Joe was not having it. That was funny. This going?
Tombs with piped-in music. How classy.
Huh. This is the Quintus family vault. You know what? I'm not done exploring yet. Probably best. I better. Check out the water here. Alright, let's see.
That was awesome.
Let's get this body out of the water. This. Fias doesn't care, but we definitely found signs that Adolfo has been here before us. I don't know if I found the fabulous gemstone he always said was here, but it's still here. It's worth more than the lousy horn of quintuplets, or whatever the thing is called. If I'm reading the signs right, Adolfo was convinced something useful was deep down below the Berg tunnels. See where this guy's loot is, though. This one, he said one other party had fallen and likely had lost his loot. Whew, that could have gone much worse. Went bad enough. No boots. Oops, no. Maybe those will help. Alright. We're just about to the spot where we enter the tombs. Here we are.
Felix, you don't look so good.
Yeah, no kidding. Alright, let's read this. Yes, I'm so close. I hear the sounds of the horn echoing all around. The coward Sutter, he left me an hour ago. After Cather blundered into a trap, but you can bet he'll be finding the prize of my own. It seems that I'm not the only not the first graveyard or grave robber to muck about these halls. The infamous Adolfo was down here, probably after one of the richer but heavily warded treasures. It looks like he failed, the poor bugger. This part of the tombs is filled with traps, and there's no way of plundering some of these crypts, but the horn's gonna be mine, and I know it. If rumors are true, the sound of the horn should be keeping any local lurks happy and peaceful like, with no thoughts of bothering old Felix. My only trouble now is my dwindling supply of holy water. I thought there would be a font in this area, but I'm blasted if I can find it. And the dead seem to be getting restless about something. Zombies here. Something, one of those bones, I think, is actually down here. Finding those golden bones laying around, and I believe one of them is here.
Yeah.
Yes. Alright. So how many do we have? 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. We need another leg and a skull. And we'll be good. Loot down here? No. Might as well just get out of here. Trap will go off if you step on the center. sense I need to start heading up. Looks like I've explored every contingency along here. Ooh, what's this way? Ooh, okay. Hey Mason, how's it going? Okay. If I'm quick enough to get through here. Maybe it heard me, maybe it didn't. Heard me. Maybe it's still standing there. Yeah, actually, I've only really played one of the Persona games, Persona 2 on PS2 way back in the day. I still don't have a Vita. Something I've been needing to do. Okay, so it might be. Let's check the map real quick. That's not very specific. Can't remember if this door opens some switch or something. Might not open at all. Yeah, I mean, yeah, definitely playing new stuff is a good thing. I'm sort of in a weird kick where I've been just playing some older stuff. Especially now that I got this working on my PC again. Like it's not a, it's obviously a really old game, so it's hard to get running on a new machine, but this computer isn't exactly new, so it kind of helped me get it running. So yeah, the new Thief wasn't great. It had a lot of promise coming down to release and stuff like that, but then they started kind of, during the preview cycle, it started to become obvious that there was a bunch of stuff missing from it, real subtle, like, stealth elements. Like the sound propagation wasn't as good as the old ones. Like enemies really couldn't hear you at all when you were sneaking. It seemed like they basically tried to chase after Dishonored and failed miserably. And that's kind of ironic because Dishonored is very Thief influenced. And yeah, I mean, I liked the new Thief okay, but it's also the worst game in the series. It's hard for me to say for sure which of the Thief games I like the most. It's 1 or 2, but after 1 and 2 it kind of started to go downhill a bit. And the third one is actually decent, and you know, upon like kind of, if you kind of look back on it now, it's actually pretty good for its time. here. Yeah, with Dishonored, it was a problem of they had to design the game for people who weren't going to use the powers and for people who were going to use the powers. So they ended up in a situation where they had to make pretty homogenous design choices rather than force people into using the specific powers and stuff like that. They kind of just let people have it their own way, and it actually might have hurt it a little bit, but I mean, it's hard for me to see it that way completely, because it's probably my favorite game from like the last generation for sure. Like I think it's maybe not from a narrative standpoint, but from like the actual gameplay and how the AI works and the how you kind of make your own fun. It's definitely better than BioShock in my mind. Yeah, I mean, that's also coming from somebody who went through the trouble to get this game running on a newer PC. Yeah, I like Deus Ex, especially Human Revolution. Like, I, again, had really high hopes coming with that, and I wasn't disappointed. That game's pretty good. Not going that way yet. Okay. Yeah, Deus Ex Human Revolution is one of those games where I played it on PS3, and I came, I think, one achievement away from getting the platinum in that game. I can't remember what it was that there's something that I couldn't. I just gave up on it eventually. But oh man, I think I stepped into a trap. So I saw on Twitter that you've been playing or playing through the Final Fantasy games and stuff like that for your podcast. How's that going? I just played through 9 again recently. Ooh, look at that. The last 2 pieces of the golden skeleton. Nice. Yeah, that's one thing I kind of I'm a little bummed about, and with PS4 is that there kind of will never be any backwards compatibility just because of the way the system architecture is designed on the PS3. It would be much more work than makes sense. It's kind of sad because that makes game preservation wise, it makes games like Metal Gear Solid 4 something that will eventually just, you'll never be able to play them because it's only on PS3. So it's actually a pretty decent reward for gathering those bones up. Holy water, fire arrows. Yeah, RPGs, especially from that era, are super long, so I don't blame you at all. I have the same issue, but in terms of just finding time for things. I'm hoping that they will, like, that Konami still has enough sense left in them that they'll find a way to rework Metal Gear Solid 4 so that it'll run on the new consoles and on PC. because yeah, we need one more collection to round that series out. It's the only way it's worth it. Because right now, like I've actually been playing through the Metal Gear series as well, but I'm starting rather than playing Metal Gear Solid 1 on the PS1 like I have all these other times, I actually tracked down a copy of Twin Snakes for GameCube, and so I'm playing that, and then I'm going to play, I'm basically playing them in release order, so Metal Gear Solid 2, Metal Gear Solid 3, and then I will play Peace Walker, and then 4, and then I will play 5 again. So yeah, Metal Gear Solid 4 is one of my favorites. I'm actually one of those weirdos who like 2 and 4 the most. I like 3 because, you know, it's necessary, but I guess you're right, because Peace Walker has the MGS4 control scheme, in a sense. Which, I mean, those 3 games will actually be nice and easy to play that way, because they're all on that HD collection I have on PS3, so I can play them that way. Okay, so I believe the Mystic Soul is in here, but this is this guy. Now, where'd this guy go? He ran away. Fiery go. There he is. He ran away, so yeah, you know, it's one of those things where I couldn't remember the order, because it actually was around, I think, 2010 when I actually bought a PS3. I definitely didn't jump in there right away. It's just too expensive, in my mind. let's get out of here.
Did you do that?
That was ridiculous.
Seriously? You still make that?
Whew. Okay, I gotta... This mission is going badly. It's starting to go that way. Seems like if I step on here... Yeah, that's what I figured. I wonder if I should try to... throw those skulls away. That's real close to hitting me. I think I may have... Yeah, got it. Yeah, I played Phantom Pain. I played it when it first came out, like I immediately when it came out. Beat it pretty quickly. I liked the twist sort of, but I saw it coming a mile away. Because Venom Snake's memories of how the helicopter crash went at the end of Ground Zeroes were different from Big Boss's memories from the end cutscene of Ground Zeroes. I immediately from that point had pieced it together that you weren't actually playing as Snake. It did make a lot of sense. I also figured it was just because he wasn't that talkative, but I kind of chalked that up to the fact that despite the fact that they had Kiefer Sutherland, they actually didn't really have Kiefer Sutherland. Like, they had him for some lines, and they didn't do a very good job of utilizing him. Do we have the objective? We have 1,000 horn equipments. Yeah, alright. Okay. Quick save. Well, I mean, the shrapnel could have just as easily have been from the helicopter crash, right? So, my understanding is that Snake was still injured in the crash. He just didn't lose an arm. But there was no way for us to have known that going into it. It was just one of those things. I have a feeling this is going to go very badly. That actually probably helped me get away. Alright. Yeah, that's true. I mean, he never. But well, you couldn't really tell because he was wearing like a jacket or like a suit jacket, right? But I mean, yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, wasn't really one of those things I considered too much. But I knew based on how he, like, the big boss that we know that was killed in Outer Heaven is Venom Snake. And then the body that they were fighting over in Metal Gear Solid 1 to try to get the DNA of Big Boss, that was also Venom Snake. And then again in Metal Gear Solid 4, where they're driving that hearse around, or the van around that has like the body and like the bag, again, that's Venom Snake. So that Big Boss was able to stay in the shadows all that time. It was a pretty cool epilogue where Solid Snake's about to commit suicide, and then Big Boss shows up. But yeah, I mean, 4 just wraps everything up so nicely. Like, I have a lot of problems with the way Metal Gear Solid 5 tells its story. Like, there's a lot of those cassette tapes, and not a lot of them are that satisfying in terms of the story they tell. So, right, the one in the van with Solidus. That makes sense. But that's the thing, is he was the progenitor, one of the progenitors of the whole clone program. He was one of the first ones. Yeah, it's actually going to be fun to go through the game again, those games again, just the earlier ones, especially like 3. I think when the time I played through it to platinum it, I actually skipped a lot of the cutscenes because I'd actually played it recently, and yeah, it was. Yeah, because the way I had done it is yeah, but I think because remember, Big Boss comes back again in Metal Gear 2, and I think that is also Venom Snake. I could be wrong,
Good thing I'm not afraid of heights.
guess that's the couple things in the Phantom Pain that connect to the rest of the series. I haven't really connected. Basically, what I did as soon as I actually had beaten it, I lent it out to a buddy of mine who lives out in the country, and actually he's playing a completely unpatched version of it because he is one of the unfortunate souls to still have bad enough internet that he has no means of downloading patches and that kind of stuff for games. So he's playing like the 1.0 version of the game, where he got to a point where the game erased his save because he had quiet with him. That whole thing. Man, I cannot get this jump to work. It's pissing me off. That's the thing about this game, is it's got the jankiest fucking jumping. Like the jankiest. I definitely use quiet a lot. In the early game, I actually had used the horse a lot. And T-Dog a little bit, but not as much as they seem to insist you should use him. But I used D-Horse a lot, and I used the robot very little, to the point that I don't even remember what its name is. D-Bot or something. I don't know.
The Horn of Quintus, I presume.
Alright, here we go. Got the Horn of Quintus. Now, the real problem is going to be getting back out of here without those birds breathing on me and killing me. Just make my way back down. Yeah, D-Walker, I mean, there's a couple of the missions where, like, it just it makes sense to take it with you, or like whatever. Like some of those vehicle captures were much easier to complete with D-Walker, but I think I may have used him less than 10 times the entire game. I liked it. Like I liked the kind of weird voice it had and stuff. It was a weird little thing to have. But my favorite was just how creative you could be. Like, there was one mission where I'd steal like a transport truck or something, and so I saw a Jeep that was patrolling up the road. I quickly I'd left the horse on the road and I was going up a hill, and so I was already kind of in position. I told D-Horse to to shit on the road, and it spun out the Jeep, and then I popped a like a knockout, like a gas grenade. No, it was a smoke grenade. Anyway, I knocked everybody out, put them in the Jeep, and then when I got to the outskirts of the base, I popped a smoke grenade and threw it into the cab of the Jeep, and then jumped back in the driver's seat. And so the Jeep was basically just a driving cloud of smoke. I just drove right up to the transport truck, Fultoned it out, and drove away. It was amazing. Yeah, I definitely missed Quiet when she was gone, because like, it was at that point of the game where I was using her the most, like right at the end. Right near the end was when I was using her the most, so. Alright, so this is going to be the tricky part. Getting out of here without these guys murdering me. There's a spot. Yeah, her part of the story was really good. I mean, I really liked some of the Easter eggs that were in the game, just like the you come back to the base where and it's raining, and then she like dances in the rain or whatever, and then there's also the other one where Ocelot, you come back to the base, and if you're like filthy enough, he like tells you to go have a shower, and if you've already done the part where you helped Quiet, like if you already have like Quiet at maximum buddy level, then you end up there's like a weird shower scene with her or whatever. But now I'm gonna try to find my way out of here. I know there's a secret where I won't have to backtrack all the way out so much. Okay, I think I'm close to it. There's a hallway somewhere there. I can, you know, it might be crazy. Totally turned around. I know there's a way out. I just... Yeah, I agree. And even the radio, the cassette choices they made for 5 are really good as well. Not just the main soundtracks, but you know, one of my favorites is the opening theme for MGS4, like the title music. It's really good. Crazy here. I know it's in this upper area where there's like a little area you can crouch down into, and it takes you basically right out. Losing my mind. Because now I've basically done everything. I just don't want to take the long way out. I'm gonna try going in there. I don't think that's the right spot, but Yeah, I probably escaped in the helicopter with that blasting quite a few times. Although I put the final countdown on quite a lot too. The Marads. Let's see here. Do they have anything for me? Any loot? Holy water. That's alright. 2 vials of it, but I don't have any water arrows to shoot it with, so it's not that useful to me. Also that song, there's a song on there, it's just called Nuclear. It's a pretty good track. I think it only, in the game, it actually only plays in the credits, but I'm gonna try to find a way around. There's gotta be something I'm missing. I'm actually looking forward to getting 5 back, but like I said, I have still the whole series to get through first. And actually, Twin Snakes is a pretty good way to go through it. It's got some bad cutscenes. Like the way they redirected all the cutscenes is kind of shitty, but yeah, the other thing too is I think maybe like Ocelot might be my favorite character. He's pretty good. I wonder if I've been over there. Oh yeah, I have been over there. Crazy. I think I may have just found my way out of here. I keep taking damage. You know what? There's a walkway going across there at the top. Have to find my way back up there. Just not sure how I'm going to do it yet. Seems like I could probably shoot a rope arrow there, but nothing else to shoot it to. God, I know there's a way to do this. I just can't figure it out. I refuse to look it up because I've done it probably 4 or 5 times at least. Although this, I guess, is what happens when you don't play a game for about 8 years. Alright. Let's see. Oh yes. Oh yes indeed. I will do that. method. It might not be. Might not be the way to do it. But you know what? Still good enough. Alright. Gives me an idea at least. I just have to find my way around and get up to one of the higher spots. Well, I mean, it wasn't really Kaz, though, because it was just Liquid pretending to be Kaz. Oh, by first game, do you mean Metal Gear Solid, or do you mean Metal Gear? Because I don't remember Kaz being in Metal Gear. Did a pretty good Kaz voice though, huh? Although I think they actually tipped their hand a little bit in Twin Snakes. Like they just used the same voice actor for Liquid for him, and he just kind of does his best Miller impression, and it's pretty good the way he does it. Like he just kind of changes his voice just a little bit. You know what? I'm starting to despair a little bit, and I may just give up on trying to escape the kind of secret way and just go all the way back out, because this is frankly getting a bit ridiculous. I've searched basically everywhere I can look, and I'm not finding it. Like, I'm just not finding the way out. Area where you can crouch down, and it leads out to just a little path that leads out by the graveyard where you first started the level, and it's a really convenient way to get out of the level. It's just I can't seem to find it. It's driving me crazy. I might. I don't actually have a capture card. Like I'm using a third-party app to stream this, because actually the video card on this computer is like hot garbage, and it can barely like on my frames right now. It's hovering. It hovers between about 35 and 40 frames per second, and this is an ancient game, so it's some of the older Final Fantasy would run just fine, I'm sure, but I'm not sure if I'll stream any Final Fantasy. I might get around to it at some point, but I'm gonna start. Maybe I'm gonna hop down here, and I keep taking like 1 damage at a time. I'm gonna kill myself. Oh, fuck it. I'm going back the hard way, because I cannot find my way out the way I want to go. We're just gonna go right back out the way I came. Give one last quick look around. I guess that's true, but you know, I've played 7 so many times that the next time I play 7, it's going to be the remake. 7 is also, I mean, it's kind of blasphemy to say it, but it's my least favorite of the PS1 Final Fantasies. Actually, that's not true, because 8 is not my favorite either. 9 is so good, though. Like, it harkens back to the kind of older Final Fantasies, and maybe it's just, I mean, it's obviously more of a personal taste, but I kind of like how 9 kind of isn't afraid to just be kind of a funny and goofy. And I appreciate it for that. Gotta keep looking up because something is up. I actually never got around to playing Crisis Core. I've played most of the mainline series. The one kind of stroke of shame there for me is that I have never played like even 1 second of Final Fantasy 12. Not even like a second of it. So that's one I want to get to. It's just I will wait for the new HD version that's coming out. And I'm so glad that they're doing it, because like I didn't want to have to go back to playing it on PS2, which I do still have a PS2 hooked up in my basement with my GameCube. I've got about 3 generations of consoles hooked up in this house right now, so I can easily go back to play stuff that isn't available via the HD remakes and stuff like that. But I don't have a good CRT TV anymore, so it's hard to justify playing games when they're gonna look so bad. Games look so bad when they're meant to be played on a CRT, and you play them on an HD TV, it just looks fucking shitty. So try to avoid it where I can. I swear there's got to be a way to get up there. I just can't figure it out. You know what? Maybe I'm just approaching it wrong, and I should have just stuck to this concept here I was trying. Maybe if I shoot the rope arrow into the right part of the beam, I will be able to get up there. No, it's not working. God damn it. There's gotta be a way to get a good angle on this. Oh, let's try this out with so many freaking rope arrows hanging there. God. No! And dead. Ah! Okay, well at least I know that I can do that. I just have to find a better angle to do it from. Oh, you know what? I haven't actually come up here in a little while. Passages here. Oh my god. This is all I had to do. Just come up here. This whole time. God damn it. You know what? This is it. Like, this is what I was talking about. This is the way out. Secret way out. there's just a right here. You just kind of crouch down in here. So yeah, I basically, I think I spent the last half an hour trying to find this. Made it. Alright. Statistics. Wow, I didn't even get close to all the loot. But yeah, like I was saying earlier, like I mean, a big reason why I came back to Thief the way I did was because I'd been playing Dishonored and was really thinking about it a lot, and I've long maintained that Thief is like probably my favorite game, at least on PC, and it's kind of responsible. Like if you think about it, from the end of September in '98 to the end of November in '98 was probably the best like 2 months in gaming memory for me, because you got 3 games. It's the trifecta basically. You got Metal Gear Solid came out in September, at least in North America anyway, September of '98, and then in November of '98 you had maybe it was October. No, it was November. In November of '98, you had both Thief and Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time, like 3 of the best games. And also, I think maybe it was in October the first Half-Life came out, so it's just crazy. Like '98 is an insane year for games. It was so weird because I'd held out on buying a PS1 until the day Metal Gear Solid came out. I bought it and Final Fantasy VII at the same time. I started playing Metal Gear, and I kind of bounced off of it briefly, and then I played all the way through Final Fantasy VII, and I liked it a lot. And then I went back to Metal Gear, and I was like, why didn't I stick with this? Like, it's crazy. I've beaten, for Final Fantasies, I've beaten 1. I've never beaten 2 or 3. I've beaten 4 in basically 4 different iterations. I beat it on when it was Final Fantasy 2 on Super Nintendo. I beat it on the GBA version, I believe, that came out. It was either GBA or it was GBA. And then I beat it on the DS, the kind of 3D-ish kind of remake. And then I beat 6. No, I beat 5. I never beat 5. I came close, but that game is really hard. I beat 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and the first 13. But I never even bothered to play the other 2 13s because I'm not a fan of the 13 series. I don't think I'm alone there. What time is it? Oh man, that's not that late. I definitely won't go through another mission on this tonight though. I'm just gonna do a quick continue. Assassins. Yeah, I don't have a PSP. I had a PSP briefly. It was, I bought it through a guy at work, and it was like a pre-modded, but it was really janky. Like it was, I think he had done it himself, and wasn't great at doing that kind of thing, and so games on it crashed a lot. And the only thing I had really played on it was I played one of the Monster Hunter games. I think Monster Hunter 2. And then I had played Metal Gear Solid Portable Ops, and this was before obviously before Peace Walker came out. Yeah, the FF4 Complete Collection is the same. They actually made all the content from that is in the Nintendo DS version of Final Fantasy IV, which is sort of it uses polygons instead of sprites in the art, and they added a kind of a boss rush to it and all kinds of additional art and stuff. So, all right. So, but I think I'm going to wrap up the stream. I'm going to try to get this next mission going probably tomorrow. If not, I may wait till the beginning of the work week and do it as I go through the week. But I may hop over to PS4 and stream something there, but maybe not. We'll see. But yeah, I guess yeah. Thanks for watching. And yeah, it was good talking to you, Mason. I will talk to you again soon, hopefully. All right. And I guess the kind of usual spiel about, you know, Twitter and Twitch and blah 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 blah. But all those things are on the Twitch channel, twitch.tv/PaulZ0, and PaulZ0 has a 0, and you can find my Twitter from there. Anyways, yeah, I like talking about Metal Gear. I like talking about Metal Gear almost as much as I like talking about stealth games in general. I really hope that there's a Splinter Cell next year, because I think if Ubisoft isn't going to do, they've kind of said that they may not do Assassin's Creed next year either, and that just leaves a giant hole in their release schedule for like a new Splinter Cell, and I would love that. It would be so good. It makes me wonder how the lead up will work towards the new consoles too, but we'll talk more about this next time. And again, thanks to everyone who's watching this, whether you're watching it now or whether you're watching it months from now on my YouTube channel. Thanks for watching, and I appreciate you. Goodbye.